Let me play a few lines for you on the D form, and I'll put it through the E form and the G form. Do you see the amount of movement we have with very few ideas?
You wouldn't just start that again, it was very loud.
Oh.
In your own time.
Okay. Let's have a look. I think what we'll do now is we'll run the backing track, and this will be like the intro of the lesson. It'll be on our D7 chord, going suspended, just to break away from the A dominant sound. We'll change the key, so we'll have a D7, D7 sus4, so a static dominant chord. And have a look as I play now that you can start to see, oh yes, he's using the same ideas. We used on the E form, the G form, and the D form. So what I'll do is I'll pass through, I'll play on the jam track again, and I'll try and incorporate all 5 forms. And as I'm playing, I'll outline the form for you that I'm thinking inside of, that may help you to connect them. Okay, so we'll cue the backing track and we'll try it. Remember, we're in D. We have the A form. To the C form. G form. E form. Form. E form. G form. Okay, so I hope through that small demonstration you can see that many of the ideas in each of the forms were simply mimicked. So basically the concept there would be you can do a lot with a little. Once you've got a few ideas, you can and they act as a platform then. Small motifs, small melodic ideas. You can use these ideas then to build on your solos. In previous lessons we'd looked at more intervallic double stops. We had sixth intervals, we had third intervals, etc. All these ideas can be brought to the table when you're playing over chords, and they can also be mixed in with the single notes to give you some interesting sounds. Let me show you a few of the sixth intervals just on the E form over a dominant. We have our, careful with this one now, the flat seventh. Here we are now, our flat seventh. You can do this one as a big stretch. So the only difference between that and the one you've learned previously on the major scale was the one note. The seventh was now a flat seventh. So just be careful with that one note. Let me play them smoothly for you again. We can use them as double stops. Playing both notes together. Okay. So. And we'll proceed then, which you'll be able to plot out yourself. I would encourage you to do them on all the other four positions also. When you've got melodic ideas, then you can start, instead of, we can, or, you get the idea. Okay, another idea now that I'll use apart from sixth intervals, if you noticed on our jam track earlier that I used pedal ideas where I had the blues scale and pedaled the high root note. See? There's a major third. Now, and again, you would have seen me use exactly the same ideas. Here's the root, the fifth, flat five, to the fourth, minor third. Find them everywhere. Everywhere. So you can see how some small units with this mimic approach can extend your playing